part of our yoga. Yoga actually means the unification. It's bringing together. Another word that's used for yoga is yoke, which is to bring together. So you can think of it that way. The idea is that we're all connected, and the energy that you do send out for peace, for unity, for tranquility, for living together in peace is all very important, and it can be very powerful. So yes, I do believe in that. Does everybody believe in that? Like, that's part of being a yogi, right?
Yep.
And when we breathe together, what's really cool, it probably happens more when we're in a yoga room together, or more noticeable. But as we breathe together, what's really cool is we might be out of sync at first, but then as we practice, our breath becomes more in sync. And what you can actually see or observe is how people's breath goes together. And so that is, if you will, physical proof that we can unify, and that we really are all one and connected. Anyone want to add to that before we start? All right, so let's begin. And yes, in yoga, we often dedicate our practice to something or someone or group of people. That is a very, very common practice in yoga. You can think of it as a moving meditation or moving prayer. And that can be your yoga practice, is to but to practice meditating or breathing and sending positive energy out. Yoga is not just about movement. That's what makes this practice different. This is a mind-body connection practice. There's so much more to it. There's the physical practice. There's the breath practice. There's the social emotional practice. They have in the middle, they'll make a circle and show these different bodies. And in the middle is the bliss body. And that's where really we all come together and live in harmony. And you can literally feel it in your body because you are in this state of ananda or bliss. So we can dedicate our practice to it. Anytime during the practice, you can revisit, why are you practicing? What is the intention behind the practice? Of course, it's for you to feel good and feel better. But you also can dedicate it out at the same time. So let's take our arms down by our side and sit up tall. Nice long spine. And then take one or both of your arms out to the side and bring your palms together in front of your heart. So we say that's where the brain resides. If we would all act from our hearts, this world would be a different place. Mindfulness is often called heartfulness. As you breathe in and out, focus on your heart. So we're still breathing in and out through the nose. We've still got our belly breath going. But imagine that as you breathe in and out, the breath is traveling up towards your heart. And then you're exhaling, you're letting it go from your heart. So you breathe in, love, peace, whatever word you like. And then you breathe out, love and peace from your heart. We breathe in. And we breathe out. This is the yoga. This is the yoga. Feel your thumbs touch your heart. You can add words or a mantra. You can send blessings out to those who are suffering. You can wish for peace. This is the yoga. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, take your arms out to the side, spread your fingers, bring your palms together, and lift your arms skyward. They may or may not lift all the way. Then take your arms wide, like big, open-hearted beings that you are. You are yogis. You are yogis. Bring the palms together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open up is a symbol that you're opening up your heart as you practice. Bring your palms together. Inhale, they rise up. Now your gaze may lift towards your thumbs or your fingertips and outward. So we bring this intention in towards our heart. We feel an inner body lift, and then we open up our big hearts outward. We bring in the love, palms towards each other. We lift skyward. You feel this inner lift, and then exhale, open up big and wide. So bring your palms up. You are impacting the space around you, and it goes wide. Take a side bend towards your right, and your elbows may be bent at first. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pull the elbows towards you. So you're making goalposts. Inhale, lift up. Let's go side to side, towards the right, or whatever side you're on. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bending towards the left. Inhale, we rise up. Spread your fingers. Exhale, take your thumb on the inside of the palms and slowly circle the knuckles around and about. Now we can be fierce and peaceful warriors, right? We can be fierce and peaceful at the same time. So let's work on our peaceful warriors. Bring the right knee up towards you, circle it around and about. You can use one hand or both hands. You can circle fast or slow. I encourage you to really feel, and then feel this foot grounded. So when these fearful things happen, we get ungrounded. We get in our head and we get frazzled and frenzied and upset. We need to ground ourselves back. So that starts with really pushing down through our feet. We're opening up towards a warrior stance, not quite the lengthening of this leg yet, the back leg, but we'll keep it forward for now. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, bring the right forearm to the thigh and circle the left arm around and about. And feel this movement. You can start with smaller circles and eventually they get bigger. Breathe in and breathe out. And then maybe you reverse it, leading with the elbow. Just notice, how does this feel? And then when you're ready, start to flow it back and over the ear. So this is not a right or a wrong, right? There's only one wrong in yoga, and that's pain. That's self-harm. So in yoga, one of the principles is what's called ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-harming yourself and non-harming others. And unfortunately, what's going on now is we are breaking ahimsa in this world. Lengthen over there. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying the terrorists are. So we have to cultivate loving kindness. That's our role. Cultivate loving kindness. Inhale, open up into your peaceful warrior. Now, feel as your arms are wide, what is it like to feel your strength and at the same time feel peaceful with a soft gaze over your fingertips. With a soft gaze over your fingertips. Lower your left arm down. Inhale the right arm skyward. Draw the shoulder, the left shoulder up and back. And then take a little side bend towards your left. Breathe in fully, breathe out fully. Energize yourself as the strong warriors that you are. Inhale, open up your arms, lower them down, lift the right foot and place it next to the left. Excellent. Excellent. Let's lift this left knee up and sit tall and pull the shin in towards you. Pull it towards your heart. Then lift tall once again. Your kneecap is rising and so is the crown of your head. Circle the knee around and about. As you breathe, we're making a circle here, right? The circle is also a symbol of unity, of worldwide. Circle it around and about, and then open up the foot out to the side. Now, press your sitting bones down and then take them back. So angle the sitting bones down. Notice how your belly might go forward. Then inhale and on your exhale, pull your belly in and up. We grew taller. Let's take our arms out and place the left forearm on the thigh and make sure this bottom shoulder, your left shoulder goes back. Now let's circle the right elbow around and about as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Nice big circles. Eventually, right? Big for you. Not big for me or the person in the screen next to you, but your range of motion and nobody else's. Let's reverse it. Reverse it. Feel the circle that you are creating. And then open it out. Maybe gaze to the back hand. Lift the front arm and turn the palms upwards, as though you are holding the weight of the world in your arms, your hands, and send it peace. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the belly tone. Lowering the right hand down to the side of the chair, lift the left arm upwards. Lengthen tall. Feel your knees over your heels without even looking. How do we know if the knees are over the heels and the ankles? Push down through your feet. Notice if the weight is coming to the inside of the feet or the outside. Bring it to neutral and center. Find your back bend here in your peaceful warrior. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's lift up. So we're going to push down, ground down to rise up. Gaze over the front fingertips. Lower the arms down. Lift the left knee and place the foot down next to the right. Now, if you ever feel like we're holding our arms up too long, you can always bring your arms down. You should not feel any pain. If sometimes people tell me they have a little tingling, take your arm down. You can always lift it up again. Maybe the range of motion shouldn't be quite as wide. Maybe bending the elbows is helpful. Now let's lengthen the left leg forward, push the heel down, pull the toes towards you, and then exhale, point the toes away. I do see a message coming in. Toes towards you and point away. And I'll check it out quickly. You keep pointing forward and back. How do I get registered? Oh, okay. I will talk about that after. Heels down, toes up, point and flex and point and flex. And then let's take our fingers, interlace them in front of us, push your palms away, release the hands, place the left hand outside the right thigh, and your right hand can come back as a diag or hold on to the seat or the back of the chair. Shoulders come up and back. Feel your blades come together. Breathe in and breathe out. This is a pose. We're twisting. We are twisting from the navel up. It also has the advantage of opening up the heart across our collarbones, across our chest. Inhale, return to center, lengthen both legs out in front of you, pushing heels down and toes towards you. Breathe in and breathe out. Now take your toes away, point them, flex them, circle the ankles around and about. I got a lot of crackling, snap, crackling pop today. Notice if you do, and then circle, reverse your circle. Reverse your circle. And then pull the left foot so that the heel is under the knee. Let's inhale, take our arms out to the side and forward, interlace fingers, press wrists away. That's it. Pull the knuckles in towards you, elbows come out to the side. Press them away. And pull them towards you and press them away. Take your hands down, place your right hand outside your left thigh. Now, when you're doing this, you can feel your strength, even though you're peaceful, right? Press your hand into the outside of your thigh and your outside of your thigh into your hand. Shoulders up and back, then maybe left arm goes, you have your choices. At a diag, maybe you're looking at your thumb or hand down, but we are opening across our chest. Breathe in and breathe out. And breath is in. And breath is out. Come back to center. Point and flex this right foot. Point it, flex it. Plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. Do you need to know those names? Nope, you don't. Feel the motion. You don't need to look at your foot. Feel the toes coming towards you and spreading, and then pointing away, and the top of your leg gets long. Bring the foot back in. Now let's take our knees and open them up to the side and feel the outside of your pinky toes down, and then let's reverse it. And maybe your feet go a little bit wider. Now the insides, the big toe sides, are pressing down, and then open it up. And the outsides are down, and then open it up again in the insides. And we're going to slowly open this up. Eventually, you're going to feel an opening in your inner thighs, is my guess, unless you're super duper long and flexible in that area. And then stop and bring the knees outward and inward and feel this weight transfer in your feet. Let's find neutral. Let's find neutral. So we're pressing our feet down. And if you need to bring your feet in a little bit, then do so. Then do so. Press the toes down. Press the ball of the foot down here. Press the heel down and feel the strength in your feet. Because if you're strong in your feet, that's going to travel up your body. Let's take our hands to the top of the thighs and push down and get tall. Then inhale, lift the arms skyward. Beautiful. Exhale, pull the elbows down towards you. Inhale, rise up, spread fingers. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, make a fist. That's it. Rise up. Exhale, make a fist. Inhale, we rise, reach. What are you reaching for? Reach for the furthest. What are you reaching for? Not only with your body, but with your heart. Reach for it. And then exhale, pull it in towards you like you mean it. Let's go forward. Spread your fingers. Exhale, pull back, make a fist. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull back. Reach forward. Pull back. Awesome. Let's inhale and lift our heels. Lift your heels up. If you need to, again, if you need to go a little bit narrower, then do. Lift the heels. Press down through the whole ball of the foot. So from big toe all the way to your pinkies. Exhale, lower it down. Arms rise. Big hug. Right arm over left. Big, big hug. I think everyone needs a hug. Everyone needs a hug. You need a hug, and so does everyone around you right now. So hug yourself really, really tight. Remind yourself of the intention that you set for your practice today. Breathe into that intention and breathe out from that intention. Open up your arms wide, wide. You see your best buddy coming forward and you want to give them a big, big, smushy hug. Take the left arm over the right. Take your fingers and wrap them around. Yes, big hug like you mean it. You know how like some people just give the best hugs and you just know you're connected when you hug them. That's how it should feel. Breathe in and breathe out. And breath is in and breath is out. You know, I can get carried away. I think I did last time and I got to make sure I don't because we're going down to the mat today too. All right, bring the left foot forward and the right foot forward. I can get carried away because I have so much fun with you and because our practice together is meaningful. It's meaningful. Let's do a variation of number 4. So either knee is out, toes are down, or we've got our handy dandy books or blocks, or knee is out like this, or you're bringing your ankle over your thigh. Then we're going to grow tall and we're going to lean forward because we're opening up our hips. And then when you start to feel sensation, stop right there. Then ask yourself, what are you feeling with your spine right now? So the spine is long, the tailbone's moving back, the crown of the head is reaching forward. Breath is in and breath is out. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe you go a little bit further. Maybe you back off because it stretches too intense. This is where you make the practice your own. You guys are the warriors, the peaceful warriors. Let's push down through the bottom foot. Inhale, rise up. Take your right hand to your ankle or your shin or your heel. Either way. Lift tall, find your twist from your navel up and then twist. You're going to push your hand against the heel or just hold on tight to the ankle or shin as you twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come to center. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Remind yourself of your intention for your practice. It's super duper important to keep feeling connected to what you believe in. Follow your heart. Let's twist towards the left. So the elbow's coming down on the right side and the left elbow's coming skyward. Your palms may be together. You might have your fingertips together. Inhale, come back to center. Hands are at the heart. We keep returning to the heart. Let's find this opening in our twist once again. And then inhale back to center. One more time. Bring the elbow towards the left elbows go, or the right elbow's moving downward, the left elbow's moving upwards. You might spread your arms a little bit and lean back. Breathe in and breathe out. Push down now through the left foot, rise up, release the leg. Let's do the other side. Choose the variation that's right for you. And one hip can be very different than the other. If you feel spasming or your hip says to you, I don't like this, that means there needs to be a change. So you're flexing your foot, the pinky side is pushing down. And even the only, if the foot is down, then the ball of the foot's going to be pushing down and the heel is going to be into the ankle. And then if your foot is up here, it's flexed. So the toes are coming towards your knee, and you can use your hands to help it. Hands on the hips, lengthen up and out of the waist, lean forward in whatever version you chose. Breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Sitting bones are moving back, heart is moving forward. One more big, complete, full breath. Press down, rise up. Let's take our arms out to the side, upwards. Exhale, hand is going to come to your shin or maybe to the outside of your knee for our twist. It's depending where you are, or hand on the heel. You find that place where you can find a twist and a little bit of leverage from either holding on or pushing against. Feel the neck turn without any cranking. You could feel, yes, a little bit of a stretch in the neck. No cranking. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath is in. And breath is out. Hands come together at our heart. Go back to your intention. It's easy to forget the intention. We get caught up in our practice. Palms are together. Take the left elbow outside and towards the right. Right elbow's rising, left elbow's lowering. Doesn't matter if you touch down or not. Come back to center. Notice how the twist feels on that side. For me, it feels very different. Let's find that twist again. Take a breath in and out as you feel your twist. Inhale, return to center. One more time. Feel the palms touch. Find that twist. Maybe the palms open, the arms open. If they do open, you can push your arm against the outside of your right thigh and your thigh into your arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's inhale and come back to center. Release. And put these blocks to the side here, and we'll start moving down towards the earth. While we're doing that, make sure you are safe. You might bring a blanket with you, and or two, or pillows. And we'll come on down. We'll do some heart opening poses, some balance poses, because in times like this, we can be thrown off balance. So we will make sure to do that as well. And someone asked about registering. We are having a special yoga therapist come tomorrow. If you're interested, then you can contact me and I will help you register for that. It's going to be on yoga for anxiety and depression and mood. And she's been doing this for years. I saw her, I think, close to 30 years ago. Now I'm giving away my age, but anyway, so if you're interested in yoga for anxiety and depression, let me know. And I will help you get registered. So hands on the chair, slowly lower down onto your knees, or you go down however is best for you. And I'm gonna move this chair out of the way. So we just want to be safe. We just want to be safe, right? Safety is top priority. And for our hands and knees posture, you might have a blanket underneath your knees to cushion them. We'll do some table pose and let's start with some hip circles. So we're going to circle around and about, hips move to the right and left and around. As you breathe, you're now on the earth, or you're in a chair and you're circling your hips around. So feel the weight as it moves to the side and back and to the side and forward. Feel the weight in your body, feel the weight in your hands. And then come back to center. And let's do some cat-cows. I can't believe we didn't do any cat-cow seated. I almost always do that. It's good for the spine. So let's do it. Round your spine, chin to chest. Lift your back ribs upwards. You're making a C curve with your spine. Push down through your strong hands. You can always go onto your forearms, though, if your wrists are feeling achy. Let's reverse this. Sitting bones rise. Heart is actually opening here as the belly swoops down. Let's exhale and round the other way. Chin is to chest. Belly pulls in. And then we reverse it. This is a heart opener. The heart is opening. It's lifting. You can imagine that somebody you love is in front of you and you're sending love from your heart forward in the cow pose. Let's rock forward and back, forward and back. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's find a child pose. Now we're still in the beginning here. You might put a blanket or pillows under your feet if they tend to cramp. You can curl your toes under. You can take a break if they cramp too. So it would look like this, something like this. And then arms are forward, or if shoulders are sore, then bend your elbows. Something like this. We're rocking forward and back. The hips may or may not touch towards the heels. Rock forward and back. And forward and back. And then we're going to do a side bend in our child pose. So I'm going to turn so you can see me better. You can stay right where you're at. And you're going to walk your arms towards the right as though you were making a C with your body. Now you can play with the hips moving out towards the left as your arms move to the right. Your elbows may be bent for your shoulders. Breathe in and feel the sides of your rib cage expand. And then exhale, feel this deflation. Inhale, expand. Exhaling, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Let's walk the arms forward and towards the left. You're feeling a stretch on this side of the body now. So when you go to the left, it's a stretch on the right side. And you can always reach a little bit more or bend your elbows and reach a little bit less. Should not be intense, but you will feel a stretch. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come to center. Let's do a spinal balance. I promise stay a balance pose. So your palms are down and you can take your, I'll do it to the side. I think that's going to be better for you. Take your right leg back and toes are down, or leg is rising. So it looks like this. Toes are down or leg rises. Feel a tone in your hip and a tone in your leg muscles. Now you can point and notice the difference. You can flex and notice a difference. You can spread your toes and notice a difference. Then let's lower that down and take a break before we do this full spinal balance and do the other side. Because you start to feel the weight bearing in the opposite hip. When we take the right leg back, we feel a little bit going on in that left hip. It's weight bearing. Now we're going to take the left leg back. You can keep it down. Your gaze is forward, or you might lift the leg. Let's point and flex it. Even if it's down here, you can flex it away and maybe then just press the top of the foot down as you breathe. And then bring it down and let's take a little break so you can shake your hands out. Shake them out. Shake them like you mean it. Shake them like you mean it. There you go. Maybe take the backs of your hands towards each other and circle around and about a few times. Release any tension. That's right, in your wrists and your hands. Very important to release all this fascia. All right, we're back down. Right leg may go back, left hand may go forward, or you may put your hand on a block or lift the arm towards your ear. Anywhere in between is wonderful. Wonderful. You may lift the heel, you may lift the arm, you might do a combination. Arm down, leg up, leg down, arm up. Breathe in, breathe out, feel the balance. What's going on here? The body is calibrating, finding its midline as though you were pushing your palm into a wall in front of you and your inner thigh and inner foot into a wall behind you. Let's release that. Take a break and we'll do the other side. So you might swish your hips right and left and right. Then extend the left leg. Maybe you push out through the heel a few times and you rock forward and back. Crown of your head is reaching forward. Belly is toning. You may lift the heel. You may lower it down. You're pushing it away. You might point the toes away. You might flex the heel and press it towards an imaginary wall and back behind you. When you're ready, take your right fingertips forward around a block. Your palm can be down, or you can just touch down with a fingertip or two. Or maybe you lift your arm about your height. And you'll start to feel this. You can always bring your leg down. You can always take a break. The yoga teacher might push you, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't push back on the yoga teacher. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't let those yoga teachers push you around, because you are a peaceful warrior. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's lower down. Come onto your sitting bones, and we will find our way onto our backs for some heart opening. So we're going to go into bridge pose. And you might have a block with you and a strap nearby. We're going to start with some pelvic tilts. So if you need a blanket under your head, you can put it there, but with the caveat that it's a thin blanket. We do not want to push the back of our neck into the floor underneath us. We want space. We want that neck curve. With your arms down by your side, go ahead and rock your pelvis forward and back. Rock it forward and back. Breathe in and breathe out as you rock your pelvis. Really feel the massaging of the lower back against the earth. This is a rocking motion. Feel the whole body as it moves, just from your hips, shifting forward and back. Then, take your palms, place them together, and place them on the front of your third eye or the middle of your forehead. Return to that intention for your practice. What are you most connected to? What is your heart's desire? Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Take your elbows down by your side. Upper arms are pressing into the earth. Inhale, hips may rise up. Keep the back of the neck curved. So you should be able to place your hand behind there. You should not feel the earth with the back of your neck. You can tilt your head slightly, not too much, because we're not looking to kink the neck, but slightly tilted so your nose points up to the sky. Let's exhale and lower the hips down. Breathe in and breathe out. Push down to your feet. Inhale, hips rise up. Feel the hips tone. Feel the quadriceps activate. Push your feet down like you mean it. Push your toe pads down like you mean it. Breathe in and breathe out. Now walk your arms underneath you a little bit and feel your heart rise. This is the heart opener part. With your heart up, drop your hips slightly. Hearts up, hips dropping. Hearts up, hips dropping. Let's lower the hips down and release your upper back. So you are on the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. Pull the right knee in towards you. Give it a hug. Lift the leg towards the sky. It may or may not straighten all the way. We don't even need the strap quite yet. Let's just bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. And bend it on in. And pull the kneecap towards you and extend the left leg away. Push the heel away. So you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch as you pull the knee in and you push the heel away. You feel a little bit of a stretch on the top of the left thigh. Breathe in, feel your belly expand into your thigh. Breathe out, feel the belly pull in towards your spine. Let's switch it up. Pull the left knee in and extend the right leg long. Push the heel away. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out, pulling the kneecap in towards you. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you're feeling perhaps a little stretch here on the top of the right thigh. Breathe in, breathe out, bend the right knee, place the foot down and extend the left leg skyward. And you can kind of play it with pointing and flexing and bending and straightening. Don't worry about how straight the leg gets. You want to feel we're just starting to coax the back of the leg to open up, and we don't push through it right away. We're just asking it over time. Please open up. Then we're going to release that leg down and let it go. And let's bring our hands back to our heart. Take your palms, place them over your heart. Stack one palm on top of the other and massage your heart. So you're making a circular motion
This should feel good. I think you should massage your heart every day. It feels really good. I want you to feel the sensation. Breathe and feel massaging your heart as you make circular motions. This is a good practice to do throughout your day. We need to operate and take action from our heart. Go the other way. Reverse the circle. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Take your arms and open them up now into a cactus or a goalpost and feel your shoulder blades come together. We're going to, so you're going to push your ribs down and feel your shoulder blades on your back. Then we're going to inhale and pull our knees in towards us, rock them towards the right, pull your belly in, and then bring the knees back in and rock them a little bit to the left. We are using core here. Come back to center, move towards the right. Now, if it feels available to you, I don't want you to have any stress in your lower back. You can extend your knees so they're more over your hips with this 90-degree angle. And we're going to let the knees fall towards the right, pinning that left shoulder down. Inhale, bring the knees back up. Let it fall towards the left. Keep the belly in. So exhaling, you pull the belly in. Inhale, bring the knees back up. Exhaling, pull the belly in as your knees go to the left. Come back to center, lower the feet down. Press the rib cage down. With your arms and goalposts, you're going to take your right arm and stretch it back behind you. And as you do that, try to feel your shoulder blade on your back. So it looks like this. Stretch the arm back behind you, feeling the shoulder blade. Now, as you reach your arm away from you, you're going to feel the shoulder blade come off your back. Then pull the elbow back towards your shoulder. And then inhale and reach it away. Pull it back in. Let's do the other side. Lengthening the left arm, reach it away. Exhale, pull the elbow back in. Reach it away and back behind you. I got pillows over here, so I'm just accommodating the pillows. And then pull it back in. Move a little bit down. And then when you even that up, let's do both sides. Ribs move down, shoulder blades on the back, so roll them down, and then lengthen both arms away from you and exhale, pull them towards your ribs. Reach the arms away and back behind you and pull them back in. Let's take the arms towards the sky. Exhale, float them down by your side. Inhale, the arms reach up and exhale back behind you. Now your pelvis tilts up. I don't know if you can see this, but the pelvis is tilting. The top of the pelvis is up. The arms are back behind us. Then we're going to exhale, lower the pelvis, the crest of the pelvis down towards the earth, lower the arms down. So inhale, arms come up and the top of the pelvis is up. This is your pelvic tilt forward. Exhale, arms come down, pelvic tilt back, belly pulls in. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up and back, and you're going to feel your lower back rise. And then exhale, arms down by your side. Feel your lower back press down towards the earth. Take the strap or your hands behind your thigh. Let's stretch the back of your thigh. You can take the strap and put it around your foot. Push the footprint up towards the sky. Spread your toes. Maybe you crisscross the strap. Push the heel away from you. And the leg is extending straight out from the hip. So there's this line moving up. Does it mean the leg straightens all the way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we bend and we straighten, and then when you feel a stretch, pause. Relax your shoulders down, feel the stretch. Feel this, like there's like a beam of light coming from the center of your heel and it's moving up towards the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. You can always play with extending the bottom leg, but really not necessary if you're already feeling a stretch. In fact, really not indicated at all. If you don't, go ahead and straighten it. And now feel the stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. To take the leg out to the side, bend your left knee, place the foot down, and lower the right leg out to the side. Breath is in and breath is out. Try to keep that left hip from rising. When it lifts up, it's hard to get a stretch on that right leg. The leg does not have to go down to the earth. In fact, it probably won't. If you're not feeling it, extend the leg. Otherwise, the left leg. If not, keep that knee bent. And we're going to lift the foot back up and exhale and lower it down. Let's do the other side. Let's go to the other side. So now we're down on our back. We're still down. I just moved so you can see. And strap is around foot. You know, I think this is one of the best stretches you can do for the back of your leg. And so we're angling that heel upwards. The leg is over the hip. You do not need to bring the leg in like this. A lot of people think you do, but you really don't. In fact, this is a nice way to do this and feel the isometric is as you push the heel up, you're pushing the back of your thigh away from you towards the wall in front of you. Feel that. Feel that stretch. Relax your shoulders. Try to relax your grip if this is the way you're holding the strap. We don't need to hold onto it and make a fist. Remember, you're peaceful warriors. Relax your jaws. Relax your jaws. That means you have a little space in between your upper and lower jaw. Tricky because we still want you to breathe in and out through your nose. Let's take the leg out to the side, push the heel away. Right knee is up, left leg is out to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. You can feel the weight of the leg. You can also take your hand underneath the leg and give it a little support. Maybe that's better than the strap. What's right for you? What is right for your body? That's what this yoga is about. One of the things it's about is finding what's right for our body. Let's bring the leg back up. Give yourself a big hug. Take your knees in towards you. Massage your spine, hands around your shins. Roll right and left, maybe a little forward and back or making circles. And eventually find your way to your final resting pose. And you can use this as a lying down meditation, or you might feel that you want to be seated. So either way, legs can be long. You can have a bolster under your knees. You can have your feet together and knees apart for lying down butterfly. Find a place where you can relax. Maybe take your hands to your heart and come back to your intention for your practice. Come back to your intention for your practice. Express gratitude for the peace that you have inside of you. Express gratitude for the opening that this practice does for you. It's easy to get tight when we're fearful. It's easy to get tight, and you will get tight when there's anger, right? We want to release all that, and the yoga helps us to peel away these layers.
Feel a softness in your breath as you return to why you come to this practice. Yes, it's about the physical. Yes, the physical movement benefits you. But the yoga practice is about several different layers. This practice brings us to our core, to our center, to what really matters. What really matters to you? Why are you doing this practice? Go back to your intention. Send peace and blessings and prayers to all those in need, including yourself. You may rise to seated or stay in your relaxed position. Anybody who wants to know more about the session tomorrow on anxiety and depression with Amy Weintraub, just put a note or just let me know. You can email me, or I'll put my email in the chat at the end of this. With your hands in front of your heart, breathe into your intention. Send out prayers for peace and healing, and that we can one day find unity and feel the unity across the globe. Namaste, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm here for any questions.